Congrats
Thank you very much.
on being named People's Sexiest Man Alive in advertising.
On the beach right now.
Yeah.
Actually, no, there's quite a lot of.
How does that feel?
Just, look, it's my year.
Yeah.
I deserve it.
Yeah. Dwayne Johnson, Ryan
Yeah,
Reynolds.
I've been working very
Rob Mayhew.
hard on this body.
Yeah, I
You
can
know,
see that.
come around January, I do think about my can body. I don't do anything about it.
But you think about it once.
I think about it and I'm like, do you know what? It would be great to be hot for Cannes.
Yeah.
And then I think, well, there's a lot of like schlubby Americans here.
Yeah. You'd be weird if you were this influential and funny and also like.
Well, if I've got a small head, so
Yeah.
if I started getting ripped, it would
Yeah.
look very odd.
I'm very fascinated by the concept that you've worked in agencies, you worked in London, you became a content creator, moved to New York.
Yep.
Started working in a social agency.
Yeah.
What was that experience like? Was it what you thought it was going to be? Working at one of the best social agencies?
Yeah, one of the best social agencies, and rightfully so, incredible agency. The issue I always had was that I know what I'm specifically very good at, which is TikTok, storytelling, and sort of the ideas that go around that. I mean, that's the thing I enjoy and I'm good at. I can do all the client servicing stuff fine.
Because you used to be an account man.
Exactly that.
Yeah.
And then, but that's what I want to do. And I was very fortunate in the UK that I kind of could navigate when I was working with this agency, Gravity Road. It was like, yeah, you just focus on doing that stuff. It was great. When I came over to the States, it was very much about, well, I started doing new business, and then it was really hard.
Yeah.
And then and it just takes a certain gumption,
Yeah.
a certain drive that many people in America have.
Yeah.
I don't have that.
Yeah.
And then I was making. It wasn't really TikToks. It was Instagram Reels, Instagram static posts and stuff. And you're using a studio and all that stuff. And I'm like, I don't know. It wasn't quite what I wanted to be doing. God love them all. And also the fully remote thing. I just struggled with a bit. I could go into WeWorks, which I did, but I just like to be around people. And
Yeah.
you don't really. I'm quite nostalgic for that time.
Yeah. That's
But-
why you started showing up to our office.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Well, when I came over, when I actually finished at that agency, I reached out to you. I reached out to you a bit, but I was like, since being here doing this, you guys have just gone like up and up and up, and there's something very, I don't know, like British agency that like this, something very cool, but just we do what we want to do. We make stuff we want to make. And we hope the client
Is that
likes.
a British thing?
I don't know. I just
wonder
feel
if
like
that comes
probably
from
because
culturally in me because you guys used to own us. I'm from Pakistan.
Yeah, I think that's what that is.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. Yeah, 100%. That's what I meant.
Did it make you want to own me immediately?
Yeah,
as soon as
exactly. The minute I saw it, I think
I want this guy to make me tea.
Yeah, I was like, do you know what? I do want to ask for tea. But
Yeah.
is there someone else I can ask?
Since you've been in New York,
Yes.
what's changed?
So for me, I've found that people are very generous, like yourself. There's an energy to New York, that's what people say when they can't think of a good thing to say about New York. There is an energy to New York, and as a full-time creator now. So since I left in November,
Yeah.
I left the agency in November. Full-time creator, and I just enjoy the city way more.
Yeah.
I'm not sat behind a desk. I'm still filming, making my daily content, but I can now explore YouTube. I want to do a YouTube show. Hashtag. That doesn't know
Yeah,
hashtag,
we
is
wanted
it?
to talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. So for me, what's changed is that I'm happier as a creator, and then I've realised now that people in New York kind of want to help and want to be part of your journey. And
Is that an American thing, you think?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
think so
They're
too.
very. I'm sure on the way up they're very nice to you.
When you're on top, they're not anymore.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
interesting. Well, I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
So
I think it's American, like I grew up in British humor because
Yeah.
you guys owned us. It is a
Yeah.
very, like if you show up to a group of friends and say, I want to be a comedian,
Yeah.
they'll rip you to shreds.
Yeah, of course.
If you show up to American friends and say, I want to be a comedian, they're like, oh my God,
you
so
should do
awesome.
this,
I know
yeah.
this comedian, I will come to your
100%.
shows, it's like a very supportive
It's very supportive.
community
I'll say
I think that's
so you
why
can edit me
entrepreneurship is
saying
so
that.
high in America, and like individualism is so high because it's like a very supportive oh yeah, you should do that?
I think you all think you deserve to like be multimillionaires. I mean, that's why Elon and Trump are like, to
Right.
bring it back to politics, because it's really, really great for content.
Yeah.
But there is that attitude. America's built on that kind of like, you can go and achieve, you can do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
And I think, yeah, the British is slightly more reserved.
The first and maybe best commercial I saw for America was The Apprentice.
Yeah.
I was in Pakistan watching this TV show and I was like, oh my God, this man has a red tie, he gets off the helicopter and he's like, I fucking own this place.
Yeah.
My friend is Donny Deutsch and whatever. You know, like, it was, you know, at that time I saw that show and it was like, holy shit, I love this show, I love this thing. I love
Yeah.
America. America is like a cool concept.
Yeah.
People were winning all the time.
Mine was You've Got Mail. That was the film.
Oh, that's
Damn it. I want to own a bookshop, or like, you know, but I love New York now, and it does take a while to adjust.
Yeah.
And it's a very unloved city.
Yeah.
Like the infrastructure and the, I think quality of life's not as good as the UK, but
No, it's terrible.
unless you're like loaded. Sir Martin Sorrell will be fine.
Yeah.
But there is something about it. There is, and I love this, that I'm a full-time creator.
I do think since we've gone remote in the world, New York has lost its, because it used to be, I live in one neighborhood, I go to another neighborhood for work.
Yeah.
When I get out of that neighborhood, I call my other friend who's also in that neighborhood for work, and we
Yeah.
go out for drinks, and we meet people, and then we meet their friends, and that energy. And when you go to I used to work at a Droga 5, you go to a place where everybody's so creative, you want to shit your pants. Because you're like, oh, these people
Yeah.
will put me out of a job anytime soon.
100%, and you're surrounded by that.
Yeah.
And it's like, I remember when you first start in your 20s, you might start as an account handler, but you're seeing all these amazing strategists, like, I want to do that.
Yeah.
But if you're stuck behind a desk,
You've lost
do
that.
people even, do youngsters even know how to like present in real life? I remember after lockdown, the first in real life presentation, he's used to, I'm just used to having a script.
I had a strategist who was a killer presenter.
Yeah.
Killer presenter. All through COVID, like best presenter we've ever seen.
Yeah.
COVID ended. We put them in a room. Bad.
Yeah.
I'm saying like bad.
Yeah.
Couldn't make eye contact with people.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, that's your format. Your
Yeah.
format is talking to a camera, and this is a different format. And
So
you've never done
you
it.
sent them into another room to zoom in.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, literally, they had zoomed into a call that we were all in person for. This is a perfect segue, because I
Yeah.
love segues. Friday
Revival
Club.
Yeah. So this is exactly it. So Fridays in the office used to be a hang. Used to be the best day to come into the office, because it's the end of the week. It's sort of almost the weekend. There's an energy to that
Yeah.
you can't replicate. And
Clients are down a little bit. We're down a little
clients
bit.
are down, if not
Yeah.
maybe off. Everyone's kind of maybe some of the hungover. You kind of all turn up a little bit late with your laptops don't open till 10.
Yeah.
You trauma bond in the kitchen. And maybe you've saved a few like creative style meetings for Friday, because it's like you don't want to be doing the boring admin.
Right.
You want to do the fun creative stuff. So like Fridays used to be the best day of the week, and now since lockdown, no one comes in on Friday. So I'm
Right.
starting a
Even the
YouTube
people
show.
that are going in Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Exactly that. If you have to pick 3 days a week, you're not picking Friday.
Yeah.
You're not picking Friday.
Yeah.
And I'm saying pick Friday. Get everyone back in the office on Friday. No. I'm saying let's bring Fridays back. Let's make them fun. Let's make them entertaining. So I am creating a YouTube show. You are very kindly going to be supporting me with my pilot. We're calling it a pilot.
Yeah.
Helping me with the production, the location, your new office.
Yeah.
So really excited about that. And yeah, it's going to have entertainment, maybe music. It's going to have definitely you playing music.
Yeah.
And then just be funny and like just silly and ridiculous, and let everyone who's there on the Friday when we film it have just a good time. And I think there's something in that for a show.
And you plan to go different companies?
Yeah, so Elf Cosmetics want to do it, Spotify want to do it.
Yeah.
It won't just all be agencies.
Yeah.
I want to go to different types of company, and just I think that's interesting, because number one, it's like is it a Architectural Digest or whatever, when you see
Yeah,
celebrities
80.
go around, you're nosy. I want to see what the Mojo office is like.
Yeah.
I want to see who's working there. And I want to have fun.
Talk to me about your TikTok is your main platform.
TikTok is my OG platform.
OG platform, and that's the style of content that you've made.
Yes.
And you came to me and you were like, I want to do YouTube.
Yes.
Tell me about why and what that
I
means.
think there's something. Everyone can make TikToks now, which is the beauty of TikTok. Everyone sort of can films like that. I was just found there's something about 16:9 that I missed. And I consume so much YouTube on the telly.
Yep.
So I watch. That's how you've got amazing real estate in my house, and I'm like, well, why am I not on that?
Yeah.
I like being on people's phones, but I'm like, there's something about long form as well. I love a good 20, 25 minutes, something to watch whilst I'm waiting for my next thing, whatever that is. And then, so I just feel very attracted to YouTube, and I'm very attracted to people like Colin and Samir, who talk about it very eloquently. They're here in Cannes, haven't seen them yet.
Saw them a couple of days ago.
And just, I like the whole idea of YouTube. And I feel there's more of a craft to it as well. And
It's a completely different craft,
It is,
right? Like,
yeah.
does that scare you that you have found success in a style of creative, and then you are trying something completely different?
I think what scares me is that TikTok's free.
Yep.
To move into YouTube, to do it properly, I could learn. I'm too old to learn editing. I don't care what anyone says. It's one in, one out of my brain now. I can't learn a new skill.
Yeah.
And I went
It's
straight.
It's a team project.
It's a team project. So you've got to get the right team. What I loved about TikTok, and even shooting on green screen at home, there's no barriers to that. Have an idea, film it. With this, you've got to find a location. But I kind of, that's what I'm drawn to now.
Yeah.
And I want to create I want to create something that I know the first 10, 20 won't be as good as I want them to be. And it will change.
Is that why you picked us first?
I
it could be the track
yeah,
this
exactly.
episode?
But you can come back.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You know, we'll come back to you.
We'll be number 1 and 21.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And but there has to be a first.
Yeah.
And that's the thing as a content creator, you've just got to make.
Yeah.
And not overthink it, and I'm already overthinking it.
I love that, dude. I love that you have created something so big, so cool, and then you're like, I want to try the thing that I don't know.
Yeah.
And it feels like, as a content creator, or someone who's watching you as your content creator journey, feels like your growing up moment.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I want a team version of this, and I want to try something new that I'm definitely not good at. And I love the confidence of, I know the first 20 are going to suck. And I think a lot of people don't think about that because they over-strategize trying to get it perfect.
Yeah, it has to be perfect.
I remember when you first walked in and you told me this idea, you're like, it's people, it's at work, there's a little bit of music. I was like, is this guy high as shit?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what is this idea? And you've developed it, obviously, since.
Yeah.
But you are comfortable with not developing it all the way.
Because until I'm in the room and seeing how this is, I'm going to have like 20, 30 things we can do.
Yeah.
We can set up the good ones, and then I'll have like a good other things in my back pocket. There was a show in the UK called TFI Friday and The Big Breakfast, hosted by Chris Evans in the late 90s. It was live, it was silly, it was event TV, and it was just, there was something really magical about that moment, and I think I'm trying to capture some of that energy. You don't get that on YouTube.
Are you just trying to make your parents proud?
I think so. This is always what it comes down to, and Martin Sorrell as well.
Yeah.
I'd like him to buy my show, even before I've even made it.
Martin Sorrell is all of our dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. He's here, isn't he?
He's got to be. But he's probably the helicopter we were listening
you're right.
to land.
It'd be funny if he was just behind us on public beach. He just came over
drinking
like,
a Capri
guys.
Sun.
Yeah. Okay.
He probably flies in, shakes somebody's hand, and flies. Like, I've seen him as a supervillain in my head.
He's not doing the deal.
He's a very nice guy, by the way. I've met. Was very.
This bit won't make the cut.
Yeah. I think his agency's awesome, and I think the agencies they buy are awesome, and I think they could use a creative agency, hononestly.
Do you know what?
A yellow one.
Let's fold you into another one.
Yeah, I feel like,
I'm thinking if I would buy you, just you though.
If
I don't want
you were
anyone
Martin
else
Sorrell.
or anything else.
Yeah.
The branding's gone.
Just me.
You and a Capri Sun.
It's sick. Let's do it.
But thank you for making my New York move more pleasant.
So thank you for being in New York. I think you are the energy. You are the bright spot. I was jealous that the Brits had you.
Thank you.
And I am very happy that you're in New York. You showed up at the Effies. You made that moment so delightful by giving this amazing like keynote presentation there,
Thank
or
you.
whatever the fuck that was.
That was a Creds. You wouldn't have recognised it.
Yeah, I don't know what a
You were
Creds
like,
are.
I think this is relatable. Do you guys?
Representing a fake Creds of an agency, and now that I know what Creds are,
Yeah,
it's hilarious.
there's no Lion King in this one. I mean, what?
Yeah, there's
yours
no
was
Lion
probably
King
funnier that you did in the real meeting.
Yeah, the real meeting was I bet you, like, I walked out of those meetings oftentimes thinking, like, I nailed that shit. I bet you as soon as I walked out, people were like, that guy doesn't know jack shit.
Yeah.
But let's do it anyway.
Do you find in New York that there is people tell you stuff and they don't mean it? Is that an LA thing?
It's more an LA thing. I always describe the difference between New York and LA is New York is not nice, but it's kind. LA is nice, but it's not kind.
If someone said to me yesterday, I'm going to get you tickets to the American Open, do they mean it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, good.
Did someone say that?
Yeah.
What's the American Open?
I think it's a tennis thing. I know it's a tennis thing.
US
I have to
Open.
look like a US Open. Let's
Yeah.
start.
Okay.
So if someone says to
If
you,
you get
do
a-
you want to go to the US Open, do you think they mean it?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, I really want to go to the US
get-
Open.
do you get a
Huge
plus
tennis
one?
fan. You can be my my plus one.
Yeah.
Do you like tennis?
Yeah, dude,
No, you love the theatre of the US Open, I think.
I think, so I didn't know I liked tennis until I watched it live twice, and I was like, this is awesome. I
Okay.
took my sister to the US Open. My sister loves tennis, and I
Great.
took my sister to the US Open, and it was
Well,
awesome. Dude, thank you so much for doing this again. I'm so glad
amazing.
you're in New York again.
I want to give you a hug.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Yep.
Bloody hot though, isn't it?
Yeah.